Glen Powell says Tom Cruise spent over 2 hours giving him advice for The Running Man. Basically told me how not to die. The actor spoke about his next movie during an interview on the Graham Norton Show on Friday, November 7th. Glen Powell is getting advice from one of Hollywood's top stuntmen. During an appearance on the Graham Norton Show on Friday, November 7th, the actor, 37, said that he got guidance from his Top Gun, Maverick co-star Tom Cruise before completing stunts for his new movie, The Running Man. I had to abseil down 8 stories of a building in frigid circumstances half naked and wearing a harness which tightened me. Believe me, nothing looked good. Powell remembered of one act. The crazy thing I found out after was that there was a guy whose only job was to stop me kicking a window, which means he was looking at my skirt all night. I wondered what he was seeing take after take. Speaking about Cruise's advice, he stated, Tom rang me to give me the lowdown, and what I thought would be a 10-minute call lasted 2.5 hours. He basically told me how not to die. He also gave me running lessons. He said, you should film yourself running because you don't look as cool as you think you do. He was so right, Powell added. Cruise, 63, is famed for completing all of his own action movie stunts. Anytime you see Tom in the plane, he's at the controls. Christopher McQuarrie, who has directed every mission film since 2015's Rogue Nation, told People earlier this year. He's basically a one-man film crew, operating the camera, acting, and flying. Cruise has lauded Powell's performance in The Running Man and offered support by sharing photographs on Instagram from a recent viewing. Posing beside Powell and cast members Coleman Domingo, Lee Pace and Amelia Jones, and director Edgar Wright, the Top Gun star was in good spirits as he grasped onto a box of popcorn inside the movie theater. Another great night out with my friends at the movies. You guys crushed it, congratulations. I giggled, was on the edge of my seat, and ate way too much popcorn. Cruise wrote in a caption. Powell also claimed on the Graham Norton Show that he gained permission from Arnold Schwarzenegger to replicate the character of Ben Richards in the movie. Schwarzenegger performed the part in the 1987 rendition of The Running Man. I didn't want to tread on his legacy without speaking to him, Powell added. He was nice and offered me his blessing. He doesn't miss any of his action flicks. He was like, it's a harsh way to get to work. I preferred Kindergarten Cop and Twins. The Running Man will hit theaters November 14th.